Hello everyone, welcome back to Farming Sim 22 Platinum expansion. It hasn't been too long since I recorded the last episode and I got to thinking, and I just want to try something with this mission. And that something is, I just want to I'm going to go cut down the trees. And I'm wondering if, because one of the main reasons I'm throwing them in the lake or the sawmill isn't so much for the material. It's just to, like I kind of mentioned last time, it's just to clean them up. Like it's just to get rid of the logs. But I'm wondering if once the mission is over, if maybe they'll just like kind of disappear. And I don't think they will. But boy, would that really help us time-wise with this mission. So I thought it'd be worth a try. Worst case scenario, maybe we just leave him here because, like the commenter said last time, even if you do get some for it, some product, it's not a lot. So it might be worth just trying it. So we're gonna go through. We're gonna chop these down. It's a little more satisfying too to just like go through and tear through these trees. I wanted to check missions. Yeah, so we just have 6 more. But yeah, worst case scenario, they're still there. We can either leave them or potentially we can bring in the tractor and try to haul them out. The problem is they're long, so we either have to cut them up or it might be a hassle, but we'll see. We got 4 or 5 more. Yeah, it's just this hill. Like I said last time 30 times, the hill is just slowing us down so much. I just wanted to try this. So, other thing I did, and again, I'm recording this before the last episode even goes up, but I'm assuming I'm going to get comments about it just because I noticed it. I did turn down the gain on the microphone, so hopefully we'll hear a little less clicking of the keyboards. Like, I don't mind it. I actually, like when I watch videos, I kind of like to hear it a little bit strangely. That's why I bought a mechanical keyboard, is because I do like that sound. But I did think last episode was maybe a bit much. So I noticed that the gain on my recording had gone back up a little bit for some reason. So I knocked it down. We'll see if that helps or if anyone even cares. But yeah, that's really been about it. It has not been too long since the last recording. There we go. So yeah, I don't know what all these markings do. Like you can see on the paint, you can change the marking to this. So I guess if you're playing multiplayer, like this means cut it down. I have no idea what the others mean. It's probably easy to find like a chart. I just have not, because I don't foresee ever needing it. I would love if there's a mission that was kind of the opposite of this, where you had to go find the dead wood, now that we can kind of recognize it, and actually mark it yourself. Like you had to go through and mark it, and then that would be the mission, like someone else, or maybe it'd go into like the second phase of the mission if you wanted to accept it to do this part. But that way people who don't play multiplayer could maybe have like a use for the paint, and maybe we'll find one. Maybe once we get out into our own land, we'll want to go mark trees on our own, just to save time or like to organize things. I don't know. All right, 85%. So we have 2 trees. This area is large. Yeah, if you see it, just point it out, please. I'm trying to do it in a somewhat orderly fashion where I'm kind of going around like that bottom side of the, there we go, of the circle, and then just kind of working my way up, sort of left and right. Where was it? Give me the circle. Okay, one more, and then we'll see what happens. Oh, we did it. Okay. Give us our like $2,000. Okay. So we completed it. We get 2,100. Seems like not a lot. Okay. That is good to know. Shoot. Yeah, I was just like, we are not getting much at all. This is one of those episodes where I hope a lot of people are not turned off with episode 2, because I guess if you know this, it's probably frustrating to watch the last episode. Like, hey, you can just kind of be done. Actually, we do still have like the wood that we cut. So like the full trees, I guess, just disappear, which is exactly what I wanted. And then for the ones we processed are still here, which is great. Okay, so now we just have a little cleanup to do. Well, I say a little, but it shouldn't be too bad with this tractor. This thing can actually drive. If we need to, we can pick stuff up. Like, we actually have some resources here to help. Of course, I will use. This one looks like it's like out of place. No, okay. Man. Yeah, I don't even know what made me think of it. I was like, I just thought it was taking so long for $2,000. I'm like, there's no way they expect you to actually like get rid of these trees. And so yeah, Wild Hair, I'm just like, well, let's just cut them down. Get my chainsaw, go out, finish this up. And I'm glad I did, because I did not want to spend another episode on a $2,000 mission. And I didn't want to make anyone else watch that, so. Okay, we can attach these. And, well, let's do these for now. Luckily we are close to the sawmill, so pretty easy to just take a few at a time, but we'll try to get more on, because we should be able to pick up, or we should be able to drag. I probably should have cinched them up a bit. We should be able to drag a lot more than just these 3. Like, we should be able to do, I don't know, I'd expect like 8 to 10 at a time, I guess. Maybe that's a little ambitious, but I think we can do like 6,800. Okay, we'll go nudge that in. There we go. And we'll get some stuff. Did I turn off everything? Yeah, I just want planks for now. We'll just kind of, I think we need 9,000 planks for the boat, and so we'll just do 9,000. Other thing about the boat I found out, I was playing around with it like off camera this weekend, just kind of on tutorial mode. It's actually like repeatable. So, oop. So when you build a boat, you can just keep building more boats, which I thought it was like a one-time project, which the roller coaster is. These trees. You just can't see. This is... okay. Well, we didn't even get them picked up. I'm gonna try... just winching all these like right here. I'm not sure if the rope will be long enough, but they're all kind of together. Oh, okay, we can do 4. Okay, I think we need to change our engine, automatic engine start. Yeah, that way when we get out of a vehicle it stays on. Otherwise you always have to have that little pause that just happened where it starts the engine. It should also help with tree cutting, because if we get out of our tree chopper and it shuts off, it might drop the tree, I think, whereas now it'll actually should hold on to it. So definitely something we want. I do fully regret processing these, but you know what, you live, you learn, and now we'll never do it again. And hopefully people who watch this Let's Play will also now know in their own games not to... oh, this needs to come up. Not to do it as well. But that's okay. We lost like what? Some time. Oh well. It was like 1 extra Let's Play. Like, oh well. What's the best way to do this? We can probably actually... I just want to get these logs here because they're like right by a tree. And I can't see. There we go. I think it's just these two. No, there's a... oh boy, okay. Can I back up? I think so. There we go. There's 4. Like I said, the winch is like the MVP of Platinum Expansion. It is by far the best. Eventually, I think we'll use... like, I'm excited to try the yarder if we ever need it. It would actually... the yarder actually would have been nice on this right here. It is to get logs up and down hills easier. So, yeah. Probably would have been a good use case, but... yeah, it definitely just... you basically put the yarder on your tractor, and then you attach the rope from that to a tree, just any tree that it'll take, and then you just put your logs on the carriage, like the zip line, and it is really satisfying. But it's too late now. So do we just have this one, and then those ones up there? It's not too bad. Maybe I can go winch these and maybe pick that up with my log fork. Looking out for my vehicle. Should be... I see it. It is way at the top. Okay, so I like to lower it, sort of push them together. Of course, okay. We're gonna call this good. So if I do that, wait a minute. Not the right button. Yeah, I really hate having to hit R. It's like, just let me go BBB. I wonder if that'll be patched soon, because that seems really counterintuitive. Okay, so we got him. I want to cinch him up just a little bit. No, seems to be about all I can do. Okay, there's a lot of trees. Okay, there's that last one. So if we can just get this here. We're getting pushed a little bit by our logs, I think. Huh. Maybe it's because we're on a hill, but I can't quite get like low enough. There we go. Okay, that will be that. We have barely anything to show for it, so except for that whopping 2,000. But hey, we did it. Will we ever do a Deadwood mission again? Maybe. Like honestly, if I now that I know I just need to go in with the chainsaw, get them down, move on. Whoa, whoa! It's a pretty fast 2,000. Okay, so now we need to get our vehicles back. And for that, we're going to do the old reset. And I know some people hate this, but look, it's so far to where we want to go. I guess this one has a lot of stuff on it. This one's probably fine. We'll hire someone to get this back to the farm. I just like to get to a road first. Seems to make it a little more successful. And there we go. Set destination. Should we just go home? Okay, looks like it might work. Thank you. Yeah, one thing, yeah, okay. I don't know. One thing about this game that drives me nuts is the repair. And I don't know if resetting hurts that, but if you look in the bottom right, we're already like halfway like down our repair track. Could be we just probably start with lower because it's like starting vehicles, but I remember when I played this like solo last winter for a little bit, like just off camera, it felt like I was constantly oh, I know what I was doing. Just checking the sales. But yeah, even like new vehicles, it would just be constant repair work, and it's really expensive. And I felt like all my money was going to repair. I don't know if that maybe they've patched that. That was a year ago. But we'll keep an eye on that. That's one where I would download a mod that like fixed it if need be. Okay, so there's actually this little path behind the shop that I discovered when I was tutorializing. And so we'll use this to go home, and we'll kind of get everything just reset back to our house, I think. Actually, you know what's really crazy? Like, we're going to have to take this is our land, and we're going to have to go way up here to take to the sawmill. Because this sawmill isn't purchasable. How much is a, like, sawmill? Or can you even buy one? Oh, not selling, factories. Carpentry makes like furniture, not planks. Okay. So we don't have a choice. So this is where we will really want... I'm actually going to leave this here. I think we will want to be about right here. This is where we will want this vehicle. And we're going to want to load it up as much as we possibly can. Which means I have to like get better at this. Which is really asking a lot. Okay. Honestly, if I could just find the control... I wonder if... It's probably not great to do it on camera, but I'll show you why I'm so bad at it. It is... this one. When I move the mouse up, I want the arm to go up, and it's going down. And when I move the mouse down, I want it to go down, and it's going up. And that is what throws me off 90% of the time. Left shift J, is that what I'm talking? Yes, left shift J. So I want right. Oh boy. Press the mouse. Oh gosh. It did it. I think that's it. Nope, it's still the opposite. Huh? This is the weirdest key binding, because it doesn't like let me read this. Press the mouse button you want to use as raised drawbar. Axes to map must have been in the neutral center position before this. Yeah, for some reason it keeps it opposite. Like, that's really strange. It seems like no matter what I do, it just keeps it. Oh well. I don't know. So I just need to get better at knowing that these are opposite of what I want, and I'll get better at those. So now we have these. This is probably still... Oh, this is home. Okay. Well then, I think I'm actually gonna sleep. Just, it's getting late, and it's like what, 5 o'clock, and I feel like if we don't sleep, we'll never actually move on. And I don't know why they don't let you go in the house. It looks like they have everything like done inside. Just let me go in. So we'll do a sleep, and we'll start actual forestry in September, and we'll actually get more planks than 20. Cool, okay. And luckily we have that solar panel so we don't lose stuff on loan interest and all that. It kind of evens out, which is exactly what I wanted. And little pumpkins because it's fall. I miss fall so much. Beautiful. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching this episode. I'm glad you stuck around after episode 2. We'll really dive into what we need to do next time. Like, subscribe, comment below if you wish, and of course, have yourselves a very nice day.